everyone, welcome to our next lesson. Today we're looking at finding the derivative of sine, cosine, and tan x. So let's just get to it. So our sine function, as we know, looks something like this. And if we were trying to find the derivative of this, well, at this point, your derivative is 0, and at this point, your derivative is 0. At this point, your derivative or your slope is positive, and then it's negative down here. So if we were trying to draw that, we're going to be starting at a positive slope, and then it's going to go to 0, and then it becomes a negative slope, and then it goes back to 0, so it goes back to 0, and then becomes a positive slope. So if this is sine x, we would notice that when we're finding the derivative of sine x, the slope at each point turns into cosine x. And we could do that for all of them. So there you go. The derivative of sine x is cosine. The derivative of cosine x is negative sine x. So there's a negative. And the derivative of tan x is 1 over cosine squared x. If you have a function, instead of x, you've got some function like 3x squared or e to the x or whatever, what you have to do is you have to do cosine of that function and then multiply it by the derivative of that function. So let's just look at some examples. Suppose your f of x is equal to, let's say, sine 3x squared. Let's just leave it that, as 3x squared. Well, the derivative of that, f prime of x, would be equal to cosine of 3x squared times it by the derivative of that function. So times it by 6x. Or probably better written as 6x cosine 3x squared. To give you another example, suppose you have, let's go with f of x is equal to cosine e to the 3x. Well, the derivative of that would be negative sine x, sine e to the 3x, times it by the derivative of e to the 3x, which is e to the 3x times 3. So if we're going to make that a little bit neater, I would say negative 3 e to the 3x sine e to the 3x. Hope that helps. Have a good day.